Good morning, TDOT team. I'm Mark Nagy, Community Relations Officer for Region 1. Thank you for tuning in to the very first audible edition of The Road Ahead, your single source of information for all things TDOT. Today is September 11th, and we have a lot to share with you this week. But before I start, let's take a moment of silence to honor the heroes and the lives lost in the tragic events that took place 22 years ago today. Let's recommit ourselves to the spirit of unity, patriotism, and service that carried our nation through in the days that followed. We will never forget. Thank you. Now for a quick overview of what you need to know for the week ahead. Please remember to read the Road Ahead newsletter on your desktop browser or mobile device for more detailed information. I know you're busy, so let's get to it. Starting with our announcements for the week. The BOE reporting tool has been discontinued, and all reports are now housed in Microsoft Power BI reporting. Please be aware that any remaining users with access to BOE will permanently lose it as of this Friday, September 15th. We also wanted to let you know that TDOT's SharePoint Home is moving. The current SharePoint homepage will be migrated to the SharePoint Home Hub site on September 15th. More information for these announcements can be found in the Road Ahead newsletter. In today's Epic Updates, we would like to congratulate Jennifer Greathouse on her appointment to HR Business Partner 1 in the TDOT HR Division. We also announced new positions in the Engineering Division and Region 4. Visit tdotepiccareers.com to learn more about these roles. For this week's division updates, we have the Central Services Division's quarterly records management newsletter, which includes the 2023 Records Holding Report results and introduces a new feature called Thanks for Asking TRM, which answers the question, how long a record stored at Vital Records Control? Be sure to check out that newsletter when you get a chance. That's all for this week's division updates. We have a big project update to share with you in Region 3 this week. On Thursday morning, the Broadway Bridge reopened 2 lanes in each direction, marking the end of the 8-week closure. We are utilizing accelerated bridge construction techniques to completely replace the bridge on the heavily traveled Broadway corridor. While the bridge is back up and running, crews will be tackling final items like sidewalk construction, bridge railing, and lighting until the project completion date of October 31st, at which point the bridge will be fully reopened to its final configuration of 3 lanes open in each direction. Thank you to all involved in this important project. Let's continue on with our regularly promoted weekly info and upcoming events. From our Civil Rights Division, this week's diversity messaging includes a message about Patriot Day, the official day of remembrance for the tragic events that took place on September 11th, 2001. Although the attacks took place within the United States, the shock and grief experienced in response to the attacks was shared worldwide, and for this reason, Patriot Day 2023 will be observed, not only in America, but across the world. This Friday, September 15th, also marks the start of Hispanic Heritage Month. As we recognize Hispanic Heritage Month, we would also like to acknowledge the contributions of the over 600 state employees that are of Hispanic or Latino descent and serve the great citizens of Tennessee. And of course, please remember to save the date for the 2023 Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Fair on Wednesday, September 20th, taking place across the state at TDOT headquarters and all regional auditoriums. If you haven't submitted a video answering the question, what does diversity, equity, and inclusion mean to you? The deadline to do so has been extended to September 15th. From our friends in the IT world, our technology training and development team wants to share some upcoming virtual learning opportunities to help you sharpen your tech skills. On Tuesday, September 12th, we've got office hours that will teach you more about the IT procurement process. Also, be sure to check out their new bite-sized tip video on navigating OneDrive on the web. Read the Technology Training and Development newsletter for more information. Don't forget to tune into Safety Monday today. TDOT Safety Director Clay Caldwell talks about the dangers of working in confined spaces and new steps to make these spaces safer. Ready for some health and wellness for the week? Our friends at Working for a Healthier Tennessee are sharing a few opportunities to win prizes, including self-care bingo. They are also hosting 2 webinars, the first being on September 13th, where Partners for Health will teach you strategies to better organize your time, manage commitments, prioritize tasks, and procrastinate less. The second webinar on September 14th will be a discussion with health experts on how they manage their health and wellness struggles. Be sure to visit the link in today's newsletter to register for both. And read the full weekly wellness newsletter for more health and wellness tips. And that's all we've got for today. Thanks for tuning in to The Road Ahead. Stay safe, think of your 4, and have a great week.